Alright folks, here I am again. I know several of you have been wondering where I've been. I hadn't gone anywhere. I'm still been doing the same old for the most part. But anyway, I'm fine, I'm here. Just thought I would finally do a video update here and try to get it posted up on what's going on and what's to come with things around the farm and the Massey Ferguson. I'm getting several inquiries lately about the Massey and how it's doing, and I have told several of you either on YouTube or via contacts through Facebook, or people that have called me, that a 300 plus hour review on the Massey is coming up. I think the tractor's got something more like 350 plus hours on it now. It might have 400 on it by the time I do it, but anyway, we'll see. Last time I looked, I think it was in the 320s, and I've used it a good bit since then. So anyway, finally got all my first cuts of hay done. Back the 1st of July, it drug out quite a while, so I was real busy doing that. We finished planting the late beans around July the 20th, so we actually got our beans in behind the wheat sooner than we did last year. We were pushing July last year, so even though we had all the wet weather that we had this year, we actually got those beans in behind the wheat quicker. So that worked that good. And like I said, I'm trying a 5.2 bean Pioneer. I forget what the exact number is on it, but I hadn't looked at it in a while. But anyway, it's 5.2, and we've been planting 5.7, so I was advised to try this 5.2 behind wheat, so we're going to see what it's doing. They're coming on up pretty good, getting above the wheat stalks and starting to bush out, so what I've seen so far is looking good on them. So but the whole idea behind the 5.2 was they were a high yielding bean. Some test data that I looked at for 2014 showed that being planted in this area on June the 24th in 2014, and they yielded really high. So we're gonna see what happens there. But yeah, just got really busy. Was trying to get a lot of stuff done really quick because we did take a vacation. We did a road trip this year that we've been wanting to do for several years, and traveled out west. We hit up 12 states. Traveled just under 5,000 miles in 9 days, and hit up 5 national parks, and just we covered a lot of ground, seen a lot, and I did a lot of GoPro video on that trip. How much, if any, of that video will make it up on YouTube is yet to be decided, because it's just hours and hours of video that I took that I've got to go through and edit and weed out and whatnot. And I mainly took it for family purposes to bring back, and I was going to try to do a summary preview of everything we've seen and went through on that trip, and that was the main thing. But if I have the time, I might do a short YouTube, really fast review of our trip. But that'll be a ways to come. So I had my memory tied up on my GoPro and trying to get that saved off on another hard drive and all that. So that kind of kept me from doing some videos as well. And just now got it here wiped clean where I can do some video again. So that said, I will be doing some second cuts of hay tonight. So I'll be getting back into the hay again. I've got orders pending, people wanting hay, so I want to get some hay done. Beans, I need to scout the beans this weekend, but I don't think I need to spray anymore. I got all that done. That was one of the things I was really pushing to get done before we left on our trip, because I knew it could not wait till we got back. And it worked out. I got it all done, but it was cramped. The 6415 John Deere gave me some issues. It's mainly the battery. Just like the 6330 Premium did, you know, the battery went out on it, which I thought was the cause of a lot of problems, but it wouldn't. It just led to more problems. But anyway, the battery is dead in the 6415, won't hold the charge at all, and it's pretty old. It's due for replacement, but it's going to be another $375, $400 battery coming up. But yeah, it caused me some grief one day because I had it parked, hooked to the drill in front of my spray rig and the baler, which I both needed one day, and it took me 3 hours to get that tractor started. It lost its prime also, so it wasn't just a matter of jumping the thing off or getting the battery charged enough to crank it. It was trying to keep enough charge to spin the tractor enough to get the fuel prime back up in it. So I don't know what's going on there. When we bought that tractor, it had that. Many of you that have run those tractors, that's an 03 model, 6420s and the 6000 series of that time frame that had that braided fuel line on it. And give it a little time and it just starts seeping fuel through the side, you know, the fuel line, that braided line. So when I got it, I replaced a lot of the line on it that was leaking with rubber, good rubber line. But I don't know if I've got, I know there's a few lines left that had not ever leaked last I checked, and I don't know if one of those lines is now seeping and is causing it to lose its prime, which is quite a headache to get it back primed. But anyway, that's an update on the 6415. I mean, it's running fine and everything now, but it's got a dead battery in it now. It may have lost its prime again, I don't know, but I'm going to dive into that this weekend, because I'm going to be needing that tractor again. But anyway, yeah, it blocked me in the shed, and on the day that I needed my rig, my spray rig and the baler, it cost me about 3 hours. So I actually sprayed up some into the night to get done. Luckily the dew wasn't setting too hard that evening, so I think the Roundup probably did its job on those bean fields, but I am going to be checking those out this weekend. But yeah, I've been, like I said, getting a lot of people asking about the Massey. If any of you AGCO guys are watching my videos and following that, following those videos on the Massey 5610, you are going to want to watch my review. I hope you do anyway. Some of it may be stuff you already know. Some of it's stuff I think you're going to want to know. But so far so good with the Massey. I will go ahead and say this: I'm really starting to like that tractor. But like I said, I am going to try to do a full review on the tractor, and that I have several hours behind the wheel on it, and have used pretty much every piece of equipment that I intend to use with that tractor that I have, and just give you a good overview of the good, the bad, the things I think could be improved on, and hopefully that will help some of you that are looking at this particular series of tractors. Like I said, I'm getting contacted in various ways by many of you that have found me on either YouTube or Facebook. Some of you are calling me, some of you are messaging me via Facebook. I'm getting emails, and a lot of them are people considering buying the Massey. Some of you I know have already bought one and are beginning to use them, so it'll be interesting to see and hear from you how they are holding up for you. Yeah, several people that either have a Deere and are thinking of going to Massey, or are looking at Deere and the Massey, and are just contacting me and getting my thoughts on where I'm at now with mine, so they can make a decision. So I hope in my review video that will be coming up that those of you that are looking at these will be able to review that video and make an educated decision on what you want to buy. I'm not going to tell you which way to go, but I am going to tell you what I think on the tractor and how I feel about it. I am, like I said, I've been kind of overwhelmed with the number of people that have been contacting me about it, and I think if I can, I know what y'all are looking for. Several of you that have contacted me and asked questions in various ways. There are several questions that have popped up that are similar. They're the same. Everybody's got a handful of the same questions. So I'm going to be sure to hit those points in that review in detail, and hopefully that will help future people that are looking. That will answer those questions for them, and they won't necessarily have to contact me or anybody else to get them. And I'm not saying I don't mind y'all contacting me. That's fine. I know several of you have probably not had a response from me. When I'm getting emails and Facebook messages and even the comments here on YouTube, I can't. With everything that's going on with me and working the farm and all, I miss some of them, and I apologize for that. And I can't get to all of them, but I'll try. Sometimes I don't answer phone calls. If I get a phone call and it's not in my contacts and I don't recognize the number, sometimes I get telemarketing phone calls and stuff on my cell phone, as probably many of you do sometimes. But sometimes if I'm busy and I'm concentrating on something, I will sometimes ignore those phone calls. Some people will leave me a message. I will get back to you in time, hopefully. Some of those numbers don't leave messages, so if it's one of you that have called me and you didn't leave me a message and I didn't answer, I apologize, but I do my best on it. So anyway, I also want to, and I don't remember your name or your username, but I know I had a video out there earlier about purchasing a second combine. I have not done that. And at this point in time, I think I'm just gonna let that be right now and just see how this year turns out. I think we could use it this fall, but just with where crop prices are and everything, and not knowing whether some of that land we're going to have again next year or not, some of that new ground we picked up, I think I'll just kind of wait it out right now and see how that turns out. But what I was getting at was I did have a fella over in Georgia, I believe it was, that did contact me about a M series gleaner that he knew for sale, and I think he called me a couple of times on it and gave me some information and sent me some pictures, and I just want to say thank you for that. Like I said, this time I think I'm going to just hold off, but I do appreciate you letting me know on that. Like I said, if I hadn't been so busy and I was really going to pursue getting a second one, I may have wanted to come over and look at that. But anywho, I do appreciate you letting me know about that. There was another person that I've seen a few comments on that I have not responded to. That was wanting me to answer a question about, I believe, starting up a farm. What the best way to start up a farm was, and what my comments was on that. That could be a whole video or series of videos in and of itself. There's just a lot to discuss in that situation. Things that I've learned along the way, and things I would have probably done differently, and whatnot. It's a lot more than I can just type up in a comment or a reply to a comment to you. So I have seen those comments. I hope I haven't ticked you off by not answering those, but if I get a chance and can get all my thoughts together, I'll have to make some notes on that. I may actually do a whole video on that and what my thoughts are. It's just, the problem is, depending on where you're located in this country, especially now that I have traveled out west and seen some different farms and processes out there and how things are so different than they are over here, it's just going to vary in what equipment you're going to need and how you're going to start out and whatnot. So I think I could summarize it down to a general things you need to think about and consider that could apply to all farms and locations. But that's just a vast subject, and I apologize for not answering that, but every time I looked at that, I was like, man, this is going to be a book to reply to, for me to write and reply to in your comments. So I've kind of held off. I know some other people have made comments based on that, kind of on how to start up a farm, but anyway, and there may be other videos out there that touch on the subject, but like I said, it's just going to vary widely depending on what you want to do, where you're at, and how much money you got available. Because that's the biggest, one single biggest thing, is how much money you got available to jump into farming, because it is not cheap. And I think that's the first thing a lot of people will tell you is how expensive it's going to be. But anyway, I didn't mean for this to be too long-winded of a video, but I just wanted to let y'all folks know that I'm still here and I'm still kicking, and I'm still at it, and I will try to start getting some videos back up. I'm not going to live my life around YouTube and trying to post videos every other day or every week or etc. So if there's a lull in videos coming out, then that's just what it is. I will post them as I so choose to do them, as because it does take time to edit them and get them up and whatnot. So anywho, and also just to wrap this up, like I said, be watching for the Massey Ferguson 5610 review. And as I was talking about, so many of you have been contacting me about that tractor and what I thought, that are out there looking to possibly purchase. Maybe y'all can let me know in the comments of this video. And like I said, I have successfully done one of the live chats on YouTube. I've tried. I know I tried again once, and I wasn't getting a connection good enough to keep established, to keep it going. So if I could get another live stream chat on YouTube up and going successful again, my question to you guys is that are out there considering this Massey Ferguson, if maybe I need to try to schedule, now that I'm done planting beans and things are slowing down again right now until harvest, other than hay, if I need to schedule a live chat with you guys just focused on the Massey, because like I said, there seems to be a lot of questions about it. So I don't know, maybe I should do the review video, get that posted up, let you guys all see it, and then maybe do a live chat follow-up, and let you guys ask anything that I missed or didn't cover in that video. Because like I said, I'm just overwhelmed with how many of you are interested in that tractor and how it's doing. So I don't know if it's that many of you are having issues with other brands or John Deere and are wanting to switch. Like I said, I wasn't trying to start a trend, but you know, it is what it is. So just in the comments of this video, if y'all would like for me to consider doing a lot, scheduling it so that as many of you can that want to be involved in that live stream can, trying to schedule a live chat and just focused around the Massey. You know, if there's some questions about some other things during the chat, that'd be fine. But I was thinking maybe just doing a Massey Ferguson only chat, focusing on it. And like I said, I might try to do that if I've got enough people wanting to do that. But like I said, I might wait till after the review video, because that may sum it up enough that there won't be the need for a live chat with anybody. But yeah, I'll shut up now, and I'll try to get this video posted today if I can, and that way you guys know I'm still out here kicking, and see y'all. We'll see what's to come, or know what's coming. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I have no idea how many viewers I'm up to now. I looked a few weeks ago and it was like 980 something or whatever, so I may have broke the 1,000 viewers barrier, I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for what's to come. See y'all guys. Thanks.